everybody, welcome to another Minecraft Skywars commentary. Today, I don't know, I'm just gonna be talking. I haven't played Hive in so long. That's mostly because school started again this week, on the 6th, and today is a Friday night. I have one very important assignment to do, but it was basically follow a 15-minute tutorial, so I feel like I can do it. Alright, so today's subject, I don't really know a good name for it, but it's basically to get something, you gotta need it in this life. Alright, you know how demoralizing, maybe, I think that's the word, it is to go from such a high achieving student, right? You don't need, like, you never struggled with studying at all, like, years earlier, and then suddenly, it's like, you don't even know how to study, right? That's the thing, it's what I hate. It's like, I feel like I'm falling behind. Maybe the difficulty has caught up, but like, shouldn't I also have improved, you know? I mean, just me. I guess if you don't practice anything, I guess if you like don't keep practicing whatever that thing is, then you're bound to get bad at it eventually, right? I just want to say though, so like, you know how it's been a couple days, right? I haven't played this game at all these couple days because, as I said, school, that's one thing, and it's also because of the fact that next week is exam week. 3 whole days. How much I've learned the past month or so will be tested to the highest degree, and if I don't do great, it's my last chance to get this elusive gold title. Basically, in school, when you reach a specific grade, there's a, I wouldn't say title you could get, but it's like, yeah, you know what, just call it a title at that point, okay? Oh yeah, pros. And I never really thought about getting this title, but okay, not a title, more like a rank, right? So for the whole 4 years of high school, in high school, for the first 2 years, 2 years and 3/4, basically, I never thought of getting it, right? I just wanted to graduate. Okay, but recently, well, last year, I started meeting some really great friends. Met this girl, pretty cool people. I don't know. I don't really like the fact I said girl. She's more special than that, but that's not my point here. The fact that these people have really inspired me to go for this rank, right? And they've been saying how I can definitely do it. Okay, I can definitely do it, but I don't know. But how I feel like I've been falling behind. It's been, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. And it's like learning is so much harder now than when I was in elementary. I mean, of course it's harder. The subjects are much harder than before, but like, I don't know. Maybe, as I said, the difficulty just caught up with me. And I'm not that smart. I mean, recently I have been getting pretty good grades, pretty good scores on my quizzes. this one quiz in science, it was basically divided into 2 parts, and when I first saw my score on the first part, I had to tell myself to lock in. Alright, it wasn't failing, I didn't fail it, but how could I get this elusive rank to if my score was like that? Right, because this rank means you have to get the best of the best scores. Okay, and I can't settle for 7 mistakes. Imagine that, 7 mistakes in a quiz. So I had to tell myself to lock in. Alright, and I mean, I heard about the test types beforehand. It was just a state type, which I'm pretty confident at. The reason why I didn't do so well in the first quiz was because I didn't study well enough for it. I mean, school just came back and you're telling me you already have another quiz? Like, come on now. That's crazy. Should have done it before Christmas break, right? Fortunately, they didn't do that. Alright, they didn't do any of that. And we had that quiz right as school started again. So of course, I didn't do that, right? I wasn't able to study properly because I just wasn't feeling it, and I lost my motivation to. Then I saw that score, and I knew something had to change. Alright, so during the part 2 of that quiz, which was yesterday, I think. Yeah, yesterday. I decided, alright, you know what? I'm gonna do the absolute best I can. Lock the fuck in. So I did. I got a perfect score. Okay, my teacher really loved the answers on the questions I had. Even read all of my answers, which hasn't happened to me at all in my life, so I'm pretty happy about that. But thing is, if that's just one out of the many, no, not many, that's one out of the 2 quizzes, yet it's still 90%. Alright, when I added the total score of the quizzes, it was over 62, and I got 55. 90% of 62 is, I think, 55.8. So the fact, I don't think Miss is gonna round it off, but even if she does, I would get like 89%, which is bad. But if she doesn't round it off, I would have 90% in that quiz. It's not even, whoa, Minecraft noises. It's not even supposed to be that hard. Alright, I'm so disappointed in that first score. But I got my get back, kinda. Scored a perfect quiz, and hopefully I'll do great in the exam. You know, I was pretty unmotivated recently. Alright. Because, well, on math, I had this pretty bad quiz too. I really didn't like the score on it, but we had a chance to retake it. Alright, and one of my classmates, who is pretty smart, also retook the test, and we told each other, alright, we're gonna lock in. Okay, we're gonna lock absolutely in for this quiz, and if we aren't, then we're cooked. But guess what? We had the same exact answers, and I just want to say, he was worried about his own answers because I took so long to answer my test. You know why? I made sure I didn't make the same mistakes I did with the last quiz. Alright. Lesson in math right now is what? Standard deviation. Okay. In the last quiz, I wasn't able to add something up to, I wasn't able to properly add something up, and I was off by 50. I made sure I did not make that same mistake. Alright, I made sure. So it was like we were given, I think, 50 minutes. Okay, I didn't use the whole 50 minutes. I wanted to get home. It was already like 4:40, 4:30 at that point. So I took my precious time reviewing over and over again so I could make sure everything is right. Everything is right. I haven't gotten the results back, but I'm pretty confident it was alright. Okay. One subject though, I feel like I've kinda fallen down in this Filipino because my scores so far haven't really been 90% plus material. Okay, one was 46 over 50, which sure is 90%, but if my I couldn't get my get back, alright, because that was supposed to be my get back. Since there's another activity, which was like we had to make this whole poster thing. It didn't really turn out great. Now that I think about it, it's basically like science, but I didn't get a perfect score. So if I wanted to predict a percent, 80, which is not good material. Alright, and I want to say I could have gotten the elusive gold ring already, but one subject I failed or just I've been doing horrible at is bookkeeping, and it's because like I don't get it, and every other grade is like 90, 94 plus, and bookkeeping is just 80. You know how bad that is? But I've talked with my teacher. I've asked what I could do to ensure that I could get a better grade. Yeah, hopefully I do. I will get a better grade. Hopefully, because like this is kind of my last chance, since next quarter is the last quarter, and basically they're just gonna average all the grades out at that point. So no matter what, my grade will be there, and then even if I got a 96 on my last quarter, I would need to average all 4 quarters. Okay, so that's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. Like pretty bad. Hold on, I have been pretty bad in Hive recently. I mean, I just got back. Wait, this is just like school, dog. Like, what the hell? What the hell kind of plan was that? Sorry. But yeah, I've been praying a lot more, and I hope everything goes really well. I finally get gold, because it really is my last chance as a junior high school student, Next year it's gonna be senior high, and then it's gonna be different. So I'll work really hard, harder than before, because this past year, that's all I've been grinding for. Okay, yeah, I've been demotivated a lot, but like I never stopped. Okay, the demotivation kind of stopped at like end of second quarter, but I'm as fuel as ever now, because the bros told me you gotta want it bad to get it. So I really do hope I want it bad enough. I want it bad, because like if not, then damn, it's the last. This is my last chance. Hopefully, I'm gonna make a video eventually, maybe in a month or two. Yeah, no, maybe in a month, where I say I finally did it, or a video saying it's over. I mean, it's not gonna be over. Nothing. Life doesn't end if I don't graduate as gold. I'm not delusional. If you're thinking that, if I don't have the potential to get gold. I was 0.75 close, alright, in grade. I only needed 0.75 left and I would have gotten it, but guess not. Guess that's one area I just didn't. That 0.75 was because of keeping, but I'd say that wasn't a teacher's fault at all. It was mine. And well, I'll do better next time. Alright? Chuggo. So, just wanted to talk about this because I mean I haven't made a video in a while, so I thought why not? The Wi-Fi has been out and next week is exam week, basically hell week. So may as well make one video before then. How long have I been talking? Like 15 minutes? I'm sorry this video is so long. It's just that I really do like talking about this. Not because I'm praising myself, because I haven't really been able to talk about this with anyone like properly, you know, and just talk to myself, just reflecting by myself really helps. So yeah. This is probably gonna be my last game on this video. For this video, so if you somehow did manage to make it to the end, thank you. Appreciate it, man. And if you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe, and maybe leave a comment. You know, doesn't need to be anything like crazy. Just I wouldn't mind a comment, even a subscription. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and listening. I haven't posted in a while because I have had no Wi-Fi in a while, and if you really did enjoy the video, maybe keep an eye out for the next one. Goodbye.